So what is going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 50. That's right, we are 50 episodes into this episode. I'd like to take this opportunity to give a massive thank you to all of you guys that have watched this series right from the very beginning, as it is hugely appreciative, all the support you have been giving this series, and I'm very, very grateful of it. So hopefully we can put in a monster episode now. So we're going to go through the whole of the month, the whole of January, which is in fact transfer window. So hopefully we can bring in a few players or bring in sign a few pre-contracts, which would be fantastic if we could, and let's see how well we do in this episode. So we're going to have a look at some transfers here. We've got a transfer offer for Christopher Shiplock, which is unsurprising, and they have in fact got one from Bologna, so we're going to reject that because there's no way we're going to let our goalkeeper go. So Danny Hollands will be departing the club because he will be joining Shrewsbury next year. We've also got a transfer offer for Lucas Benema for 3.7 million from Barcelona. Barcelona have got plenty of money, so what I'm going to do is pretty much counter offer. If they go ahead and give us 6.7 million, I will happily let him go, but I very much doubt they are going to jump that high up to pay for a 70 rated player. But I think our next game will be up against Leeds, which is going to be a very difficult game. But we've got an update from Spain, and Sheik might be on his way to Chelsea as well. But an update from Spain, I'm just scouting a few players, see if we can pick up anyone on obviously free contract, which would be fantastic if we could. But before we can do anything like that, we're going to jump into the game up against Leeds. As you can see there, we're currently top of the table because Bournemouth also drew the same week we drew against Fulham. So now we're playing Leeds, which will be a very difficult game. We are going to be playing with our first team lineup pretty much, and let's see if we can go ahead and beat them. Got a really good chance with Villalibre early on here. He strikes it, and it's a really good save as well from the Leeds goalkeeper. So we're just 2 minutes into the game. We have a fantastic chance to nearly put us 1-0 up, but we're going to take the short corner. It's going to come to Benema. Benema's going to play the ball out wide to Fabian Torres. We do know who can strike it on his left boot. He gets a little bit lucky, plays the ball to Clark. Clark plays the ball out wide to Kouatse. Kouatse, obviously, I don't know what he's doing so far forward. Well, obviously, he's just come from the corner. That's what he's doing so far forward. But the worst case scenario is for them to go ahead on the counter-attack and score. Clark's going to try and catch up with Sam Byram, but Sam Byram is pretty quick. He's going to whip the ball in the box. We've got to clear that one, but Shiplock comes out and makes a commanding punch. But they've given the ball away. It's come to Kingsley Coman, and Kingsley Coman has been given a gift, and it is the Leeds goalkeeper. What a awful mistake it was. He made a fantastic save really early on, but they play the ball back to their goalkeeper. Kingsley Coman puts pressure on him. He gives the ball straight to him, and Kingsley Coman whips the ball into the back of the net. He's never going to miss from there, and that's the easiest goal he's going to score all season. Another good chance for us here. We play the ball out wide to Benema. Benema, we do know, is very quick, but he gets the ball, plays the ball to Nori. Nori plays the ball back to Villalibre. Villalibre to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek strikes it from range, but it is a very good block, and they do get the ball cleared. But we are attacking very, very well in this game. Nori's on the ball here. Nori's gone past everyone. What a fantastic goal this would be if Nori could score. But they do in fact get back to challenge him right at the very end, just before he could either cut back inside or pull the trigger. I couldn't make up my mind what I really wanted to do with the ball. Good ball through to Nori. Nori is through, 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Surely he's going to find the back of the net. No, he's not. The goalkeeper redeems himself with a fantastic save. But then Nori goes for the acrobatics and gets it all wrong. But the goalkeeper there really does make a really good save and redeems himself for the earlier mistake. A bad mistake for us. We've given the ball away. Can Clark get there in time? A lovely block from Clark, and he gets us out of trouble. But they've still got the chance as Alves tries to prevent the cross from coming in, because we do know how dangerous FIFA 16 is from crosses. But Shiplock makes a save, plays the ball to Benema. Benema plays the ball out wide to Nori. Nori through to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek gets a little bit lucky, but cannot get the ball. But he wins the ball back here. Fabian Torres, come on, he's got to overtake him, but he doesn't. He cuts back inside. We play the ball to Fabian Torres. Got no energy left, but he's going to keep on going. Can he create something for himself? Plays the ball out wide to Benema. Benema's taken on his man here. Benema to play the ball to the far post. Lovely ball to Kingsley Coman. And what a fantastic worked goal that is. In the 70th minute, Kingsley Coman picking up his second of the game. Fabian Torres plays the ball to Benema. Benema takes on his man, whips the ball across to the far post, and Kingsley Coman, all on his own, keeps his composure to side foot the ball into the back of the net to pick up his 10th goal and get into double figures in the league. Lovely ball over the top to Benema here. Benema, can he pick up a goal for himself? He comes through. He's going to cut back inside. He's going to take the defender for a ride. Cuts inside. Gets very lucky there, but plays the ball back out wide to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek out wide to Nori, but the shot or the pass gets intercepted, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek's got to try and win that one back. Otherwise, the last thing we want is them to get a consolation goal, because otherwise they're going to be all over us in the remaining 10 minutes of the game. Really good chance for Leeds here. They got the ball in the box. Botaca's on the ball, plays the ball through to Sam Vokes, and Shiplock makes the save. He throws the ball out to Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek to Pedrosa. Pedrosa to Odegaard. Odegaard through to Kingsley Coman. Kingsley Coman is through. He's going to try and go on his own because he's on a hat-trick. He could play the ball to Martin Odegaard, but he cuts inside. Can he pick up his hat-trick? Yes, he can in the 87th minute. I bet Leeds absolutely hate playing against this guy because in the previous game we played at Fratton Park against them, we did beat them 3-0 and I believe he picked up a goal and now he's picked up 3 goals. He could have been ungreedy there and played the ball to Martin Odegaard to pick up a goal for himself, but still, when he's on a hat-trick, he had to shoot, and in the form he's in, he's picked up yet another goal. And the referee blows the final whistle. We end up beating Leeds 3-0 away from home. A fantastic victory. Not just 3-0, but away from home as well. And Kingsley Coman picking up his match ball, very happy with himself there. And this striker is in inspired form, and I would not be surprised if a few teams come in and want to buy him. But he picks up a 9.9 rating. I bet you guess it. He is my man of the match. He did play fantastic in that one. Picking up we had 8 shots, 7 on target. Kingsley Coman picking up 3 of them, and he could have had 1 or 2 more as well. So we're going to go in again for the player development stages. They are so very close to going up again, but Fabian Torres will be moving out and we will be bringing another player in to see if they can increase their stats. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to put Avazado in to try and get him up to a 58 rated and then loan him out because he's not getting game time here. So we're going to loan him out, but I want to get him up to 58 before we can loan him out. Pedrosa picking up a good rating as well, getting so very close now to a 66 rating, and Benimar also very close to a 71. So Barcelona have come back and said they will offer 4.8 million for him, which is a lot over his valuation, but I'm going to up it to 6 million. If they give us 6 million, I will happily let him go. So now it's time to move into the next game of the episode, which is going to be up against Reading. And they have in fact just made a €6 million signing as well. So it's going to be a big signing for them. But hopefully we can come out and win the game. But we are going to be playing our second team lineup in this one. Apart from Bergwijn, who missed the previous game due to fitness issues, will be playing this one. And he is going to be our best player in the game. So he should be able to try and set an example and knock in a few goals. How is that a penalty? I thought I clearly got the ball there in the 29th minute, and Manea, our on loan right back, jumps into the challenge, but I thought he got the ball. He did get the ball, so I don't see why the referee is pointing to the penalty spot there, but it's going to be Shiplock, who hasn't saved a penalty for the club yet, I don't think, and he goes the right way, but once again, he's got to be saving it. If I go the right way, all he has to do is put his hand up, and it's a simple save for him, but he doesn't save it. I thought that wasn't a penalty. Shiplock should have saved it. It shouldn't have been a penalty, so not the best of starts for us there. I think he didn't save it because I went to the left first and then went to the right, but I thought he should have got it there. Another really good chance for Reading here. They cut inside and Shiplock makes a fantastic save at his near post to deny them from doubling their lead. And Shiplock, even though he might have saved the penalty, he has really made up for amends there as he makes a fantastic save. We've got to try and clear this ball. Ongwen, the tallest player on the pitch, wins a header. It comes to Jeff. Jeff plays the ball to Aaron Leia Iseka, and can he use his pace to sprint past everyone? He's going to try and do the knock on. He gets there, but that was a clear block there. Can he win it back? Can he? No, he can't. Unfortunately, it looks like we're going to go into the half-time interval 1-0 down. Lovely ball from Aaron through to Bergwijn here. Bergwijn with a chance just before the half-time break. He's going to cut inside with the fake shot, the ball roll. He keeps on going. Bergwijn surely going to find the back of the net. He puts the ball over the bar. It was a wonderful chance for us. And just before the half-time interval, we missed a really sitter. A really good chance for us here. Jeff's on the ball. Jeff's going to keep on going. Bergwijn is strayed to an offside position, but Jeff cuts inside with a fake shot. Can Jeff get a goal for ourselves? He strikes it, and once again, it's a block from the Reading defenders. And with this type of luck, it doesn't look like we're going to get anything from this. We might be going out the cup. So it's time to make some substitutions because unless we make some substitutions, I don't see us getting anywhere in this game. We can't really bring Coman or Benimar on, so we're going to bring Naismith on instead of. We're going to take Presses off. We're going to bring Pedrosa back. Jeff can go back a little bit, and let's see if we can bring a little bit of pace on. So we've got him on. Bergwijn, I think we can put up top. Bergwijn can go up top, Leahy second can come back a bit, and Odegaard can go on the. Actually, we're going to take Odegaard off, and we're going to bring Chaplin on the wing. Let's see if that can create a little bit more oomph up top for us. So we're just 10 minutes remaining. We've got the ball with Chaplin. We play the ball out wide. Can Chaplin get there? It does look like he's going to. Can he try and create a chance for himself? Please regain possession of the ball. He doesn't. But we're going to play the ball back to him. Chaplin, who's just come on the pitch, we do know he's got plenty of energy and he's got quite a bit of speed. And that is very naughty there because he knew Chaplin was going to cut inside on his right foot and probably go for goal. And he takes him down. But Chaplin is going to whip the ball in the box here from the free kick. Chaplin whips it in. Can someone get the head on it? It's Jeff comes up to it. He's going to come out to Pedrosa. Pedrosa strikes it. And it's a really good block from the Reading defender. We've got the ball here. Naismith's on the ball. Can Naismith create something for us? He's going to keep going. Naismith, please, can he find the back of the net? He strikes it, and it's another good block. So we're just 1 minute now. We're now into the 90th minute. We've got a lot to do. We're going to go on ultra attack. We're going to play the ball out wide to Bergwijn. Bergwijn is on the ball. He's going to play the ball back out wide to Chaplin. Chaplin's going to take the touch. Chaplin to strike it from range. And he strikes it. It goes up and over the bar. And it looks like we could be on our way out of the FA Cup. So one last chance for us here. No, not. We're not going to get last chance because the referee is going to blow his final whistle. And the referee pretty much destroys the game for us there because I don't think that was a penalty. Let me know in the comments down below if you think it was. My man of the match probably goes to our goalkeeper. But just look at the ratings. 4.9, 5.5, 4.7, 4.1 for Prestes. An awful performance from us. And we didn't really deserve to go through in the cup. So Barcelona say they'll give us 5 million. So we want 6 million. Up it to 6 and we will let him go. But 5 million is still a lot of money for Lucas Benamar. Because with 5 million we could go in and buy another good player. But 93,000 we've been given for getting knocked out of the FA Cup. Let's see if Barcelona does come back to us with the 5 million or the 6 million we've requested. I'm not sure if they will go ahead and accept it. But we've also got a transfer offer for Raul Evazedo for go on loan to Crawley Town. Which we're happy enough to let him go. So we've got another late game in the league now up against Birmingham City away from home. So hopefully we can go out and pick up all 3 points. Nori, last time he played against Birmingham, picked up 2 goals. So can he go ahead and score another 2 goals against him? It would be great if he could. But there's no reason why he can't because he's a very good goal scorer. Kingsley Coman on the ball here. Can we get a chance right early on? He's cut inside. Has he been taken down? The referee doesn't think he was, but he went down very theatrical there. In my eyes, it looked like a penalty, but maybe it wasn't. But Villalibre on the ball here. Villalibre is cut inside. He's going to go onto his left foot. That surely was a foul. Yes, it is. So just 4 minutes into the game, we've had 2 really good chances. We've got a chance right on the edge of the box here. I don't think we've got enough time to get it up and over, but we're going to try it. Kingsley Coman, can he go over the wall into the back of the net? It doesn't. It's a very poor free kick from his standards. Lowly ball through to Nori here. Nori's going to try and take on his man. He does do very well, but gets intercepted. Villalibre is going to try and win the ball back all on his own, but he's going to try and probably commit the foul, but he doesn't. He wins the ball back, and that is why I love him, having him in the side, because his work rate is fantastic, but we play the ball through to him here. Villalibre through to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek goes through on his left foot. He's going to play the ball out wide. Is he got fouled there? He doesn't. Asia Villalibre is taking on his man. Asia is going to strike it from range, and the goalkeeper with an outstanding world-class save to deny Villalibre from scoring a wonder goal. But Nori is going to whip the ball in the box. It's going to come to Villalibre, who wins the header, and Villalibre, who has just had a fantastic shot saved, has now beaten the goalkeeper for a wonderful header, and for once we've scored from a corner. Nori picking up the assist, whips a lovely ball in the box, and what a header that is from Villalibre, beating 2 men on the line and the goalkeeper to give us a 1-0 lead just before the half-time break. Lowly ball out wide to Benamar. Benamar is through. He's going to keep on going. Benamar is a wonderful player. With his right boot, he strikes it, and it goes just wide of the post. And with Barcelona really interested in this guy, no reason why, because he is really good, but he's only got... The thing that lets him down is the 1-star. That is not good enough for a player in my eyes, but still, his agility and finishing stats are really good. Lovely ball out wide here to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek will get there. He's going to cut inside. And Ruben Loftus-Cheek, can he go all the way? Lovely skill moves. He cut inside. He strikes it. And it goes straight at the Birmingham goalkeeper. And he does get the chance there to wrap up the game. But we play the ball back to Benamar. Benamar to Villalibre. Benamar's lost it. And we've got to try and do our best to regain possession now. Nori on the ball here. Nori's going to play the ball out wide to Benamar. Lovely ball outside. Benamar strikes it. It's a really good save. It comes to Ruben Loftus-Cheek, and he gets his shot blocked on the line. He comes so very close to pretty much wrapping up the game, but Nori's going to whip the ball in the box again. It comes to Villalibre. Can Villalibre score a second from the header? He does. He's scored 2 goals from 2 corners and 2 headers. So Villalibre has picked up 2 goals. Nori's picked up 2 assists, and they wouldn't be very happy that they've conceded 2 goals from set pieces. Play the ball out wide to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek with loads of room here, plays the ball back to Villalibre as we're trying to get him on his hat trick, but it wasn't the best of balls back to him, and they've got a chance now to come on the counter-attack and get a consolation goal, but their ball across field is very poor, and Birmingham look like they've given up now. So the referee blows a final whistle, and we end up winning the game 2-0. Villalibre picking up my man of the match with 2 goals from 2 headers as well. So he scored 2 really good goals. It's fantastic to see, and it's always good to see picking up 3 points away from home and picking up a clean sheet is really good news. So Barcelona have in fact come back to us and say they do not believe he is worth that much money. But we're going to go ahead and do the training once again. Let's see if anyone can go up now. We're going to have to add another player in, which we are going to go ahead and add Villa Libre in. We're going to put him on chance creation to improve his attacking position, as I think he does need to improve that just a little bit. But still, he's progressing extremely nicely. He picks up a D, so he's not the best of training from him. But Martin Odegaard, I'm going to have to get rid of him because he's not increasing at all, and I'm not really enjoying playing with him either. So we've got a transfer offer for Ruben Loftus-Cheek from Real Madrid. If they go ahead and give us 14 million, of course we'll let him go, but I know for a fact they're not going to go ahead and pay 10 million over his valuation. So we've got 3 transfer offers. We've got one for Aaron Leia Iseka from Manchester United, and if they go ahead and give us 7.7 million, we'll let him go. But I'm just going to counter offer for lots of money because I'm not going to let players go because they're our best players, and if we start letting them go, that's the worst thing we want to do. We've also got another transfer offer for Christopher Shiplock, but we're going to go ahead and reject it, all offers, because we're just getting offers and offers and offers, and we're not going to go ahead and let him go. So Real Madrid, come back and say they don't believe he's worth that much, and Manchester United come back and say they'll give us 6 million for the striker. So that's still a little bit too low. 7 million, and I will let him go, but still, I'm tempted to accept that offer. So we've got some more training sessions here, and we're really hoping Martin Odegaard can start to increase because he has been on training for lots of time, and now eventually he's got to go up to 71 rating, which he does do. Benema also going up to 71, Pedrosa so close to a 66, and Prestes close to a 67. So Manchester United do in fact come back and say, sorry, they don't believe he's worth that much, which is fair enough. So we're not going to get rid of any of our players by the looks of it. But we get a transfer offer for Fabian Torres from Sheffield Wednesday. We don't really want to let him go, but if they up it to 3.25 million, we will let him go. And then that way we will be able to bring in another right winger because he's the only player under 70 rated and he's not really progressing that much. And they do actually come back and say no, sorry, they don't want to have him now. So we get a transfer offer for Martin Odegaard eventually. He's now 71 rated, but we get a transfer offer from Bolton. We are going to up it. If they give us 4 million, we will let him go. We want double his valuation, but I don't think Bolton have that much money to go ahead and give us. So now it's time to move into the next game of the episode, which is going to be at home up against Nottingham Forest. And I do believe we are going to have our strongest possible lineup for this one. Fabian Torres on the right, Benema on the left. And Benema, I'm really enjoying playing with him. So he is going to be keeping Bergwijn out of the side for the minute, as I do think he has been putting in better performances than Bergwijn. Bergwijn will stay on the bench, and Benema is going to start this game. So that's a big decision from me. Let's see if it proves to be costly. Really good chance for Nottingham Forest. Early on in the game, they strike it, and it's comfortable save for Shiplock, but they're obviously showing some intent here. But we can see Benema on the far side. A lovely ball has been played through to Benema. Can Benema get there before the Nottingham Forest defender? He does, and he gets hacked down in the 5th minute of the game. And that was a very naughty challenge there, and he does in fact get a yellow card for his troubles there. So Benema picking up the goal, or the good chance for us there, but we've got a good chance with Kingsley Coman. He's going to try and hit it over the top of the wall and into the back of the net, but it hits the wall on its way through and goes out wide for a corner. Asia Villa Libre here taking on his man. He plays the ball through to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek through to Kingsley Coman. Surely he's going to find the back of the net. Of course he does. In the 20th minute, we get the goal to put ourselves 1-0 up. Kingsley Coman with the acrobatic finish there. It was a lovely build-up play from us. Villa Libre picking up the ball. He plays the ball through to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek takes on his man and plays the ball through to Kingsley Coman. A lovely ball through. Kingsley Coman gets there just for the goalkeeper and side foots the ball into the back of the net, picking up his 12th goal in the league. This guy is an absolute goal machine. Really good chance for Nottingham Forest. So they cut inside with Ward. Ward plays the ball to Assam Balonga, who cuts inside, and they've missed the target. We come so lucky there as they missed the target from very close range, but we've made a mistake here. Shiplock's given the ball away, and this would be really cruel if we concede from this. A lack of concentration from me. They whipped the ball in the box, but it was a good block from Alves, and the ball goes out wide for a corner. But they did have a very good chance there just before we actually messed it up and give the ball away. They whipped the ball in the box. Can Coates win the header? Yes, he can. It comes to Benema. Benema plays the ball out wide, or he tries to, but we lose it. It comes to Alves. They strike it. This time, Boscagli gets in the way and makes a good interception. Good ball through to Kingsley Coman here. Kingsley Coman's going to try and take on his man. He's going to strike it with his left boot, and it's a very good block there, and we get a corner kick. No, we don't. It didn't get a block, so just a very poor shot from Coman. Good ball through to Benema here. Benema with a fake shot, cuts inside. He's got really good agility stats. He's going to play the ball through to Villa Libre. Villa Libre strikes here, and it goes out wide. He comes so very close there to doubling our lead, but unfortunately gets too much power on the shot, and it goes harmlessly out wide for a Nottingham Forest goal kick. Nori on the ball. Nori's trying to take on his man. He cuts inside. He's going to try the skill moves. He gets fouled and the referee has pointed to the penalty spot. That was pretty debatable, but the captain jumps in on Nori. It's going to be Villalibre to go to the top right-hand corner past the Nottingham Forest goalkeeper, and he does in fact find the back of the net in the 73rd minute, and Villalibre, our best penalty taker, does not miss from the penalty spot. A fantastic goal from him there, and he picks up his 8th goal in the league. I'm hoping he's going to be hitting around 10 to 12 goals this season, which I do believe he will be able to, because he's definitely on track to. Good chance for Nottingham Forest to play the ball inside, and Shiplock with a world-class save there to deny Mancien, the centre-back. I don't know what he was doing that far forward, but a wonderful save from Shiplock, keeping his clean sheet. Can we win the header there? No, we can't, but the header just goes over the bar, and we get let off the hook. We're really desperate to try and keep a clean sheet now. So Bergwijn, who's only just come onto the pitch, I thought I'd bring him on. Can he pick up a goal and prove me that I was done wrong, not starting him on the game? But Buscaglia whips the ball in the box. It comes out to Coman. Coman strikes it, and it comes very close to him picking up his 2nd of the game. But in the 90th minute, it looks like the referee is going to blow the final whistle and wrap up the game. Or is he? Are we going to have one last chance? Ben Pedrosa's been played through over the top here. Ben Pedrosa's going to strike it. It's a good block. It's going to come out wide, and that now should be it for the game. So the referee blows his final whistle. A very promising victory for us there. 2-0 the scoreline at home. Ruben Loftus-Cheek picking up man of the match with a very good rating. I did think he played very well. We did come very close picking up 3 in the game, but unfortunately it just wasn't to be. But still, 2 goals and a clean sheet is brilliant news for us. So we've got some more training drills here. We're going to swap Benamar out and we're going to put someone else in. Who do we put in? Prestes? No, we don't want to put Ray Adelaide in. We're going to put Ruben Loftus-Cheek in. We're going to try and get him up to the 75 rating, which would be good to see. And Martin Odegaard we're going to take out as well. And we're going to put back in Leia Iseka. Let's see if we can get him up a rating as well. So we're going to simulate all of the training sessions. We're hoping to have high ratings in all of them, and we don't get high in nearly any of them. Villalibre does actually get an A, so he's getting so very close now to a 74 rating. So Bolton do in fact come back to us and say they don't think 4 million is acceptable for him. We've also got a transfer offer for Kingsley Coman. No way in a million years is this guy going to be leaving the club. He's in inspired form, and I'm just going to reject all offers because he's not leaving. So now it's time for the next game of the episode, which is going to be away from home up against Wigan. We are going to be playing with our second team lineup. Basically, due to fitness reasons, we do not have a fit enough squad. But Bergwijn, as you guys do know, has been demoted to the second team for the time being because Benamar is keeping him out because he's putting in some world-class performances. But we played the ball out wide to Bergwijn here. Bergwijn with a roulette, cuts past his man. He cuts inside with the Ronaldo chop. He's going to keep on going. Can Bergwijn find the back of the net? No, he can't. His shot goes inches wide of the post. Bergwijn, lovely skill moves down the wing here. He's cut inside. Surely Bergwijn's going to find the back of the net. No, he's not, because his shot gets deflected off the defender's back, and they do, in fact, regain possession of the ball. But we have had so many chances early on in the game, but Bergwijn hasn't been able to take any of them. But we got the ball with Manea here. Manea's going to play the ball to Prestes. Prestes out wide to Ender Stevens, so it's going to come out to Bergwijn. Bergwijn does very well to win the ball, and the referee deems that to be a foul. Martin Odegaard with the ball roll inside. Surely Martin Odegaard's going to find the back of the net. He strikes it, and the goalkeeper with a wonderful save at the near post. But we're going to take the short corner here. Ben Pedrosa is going to play the ball out wide to Prestes. Prestes to try and pick up his first goal for the club. His shot gets deflected, and they do get the ball out, or do they? Aaron Liseka tries to win it back, but they get the ball out wide with Garcia. They play the ball back to their keeper, and they're going to try and play out from the back. Ben Pedrosa on the ball here. He's going to try and do something special. He's going to play the ball out wide to Ender Stevens. Ender Stevens got the ball. He's going to play it out through to Bergwijn. Bergwijn's going to cut inside. He does do fantastically well. Surely Bergwijn's going to find the back of the net. No, he doesn't. He strikes the ball straight at the goalkeeper. But it's time to make some substitutions now. We're going to bring on a few players. So the main one is going to be Naismith's going to be coming on the... Naismith can come on the right. Chaplin can come on the left, and we'll put Bergwijn at centre attacking midfield, or we'll put Bergwijn back a little bit to where Ray Adelaide is. And apart from that, we're going to leave it as it is at the moment. Actually, we're going to put Chaplin up top, and we're going to bring... No, we're not. Okay, let's sort this out. We're going to put Kingsley Coman up top, because we're desperately going out to win this game now. So we're going to take the short corner. Naismith's going to play the ball back out wide to Bergwijn. Bergwijn's got it on his left foot. He strikes it. It gets a deflection. And we get another corner kick. Bergwijn has done it! Bergwijn has scored a wonderful goal. We take the short corner, so after 3 or 4 successive corners, we go ahead and find the back of the net. It was a fantastic strike as well. Naismith plays it out from the corner. Bergwijn picks it up on his left boot, or he strikes with his right actually. Lee Nichols can get nowhere near it, and it looks like we might have won the game with just 10 minutes to go. But we've got the ball here. We played the ball through to Jeff. Jeff's played the ball out wide, or tries to play the ball out wide to Manea, but Manea has got no energy left and he can't get back in time. So with just 3 minutes remaining, the last thing we want to do is concede a goal now. But Ongwen does in fact do his defensive duties and wins the ball back, but then he gives it straight back away. It comes to Hughes. They play the ball out wide. It should be Chaplin's easy ball there for us. And surely that's going to be it for the game now. Or is it? Because just in the 90th minute they strike it and Shiplock, what a save, gets fingertips on it and they come so very close there to wrapping up the game. Their goalkeeper is up for the last corner. Can our goalkeeper come out and claim it? Yes he does. He has a fantastic catch. We throw the ball out wide to Jeff. Jeff's going to play the ball over the top to Chaplin. Their goalkeeper's nowhere to be seen. We play the ball through to Coleman. Coleman's going to strike it from inside his own box, but still they get a block on it and the referee blows the fight. Oh, he was actually offside. Surely, please ref, blow the final whistle. I know you want to. They pump the ball upfield, it comes to us, we win the ball back, and that is it. The referee blows the final whistle. A good victory for us, not the most convincing, but we still managed to hold out. Bergwijn picking up the goal with just 10 minutes to go, and that's why he is my man of the match. I think he played pretty well, picking up a 6.9 rating, and he also scored the goal for us. So maybe he's proved me wrong, and maybe I should start him in the next game. And Bournemouth also won 3-0, so Bournemouth don't seem to be slipping up. So now we're in transfer deadline day, but what I've decided to do is I've scouted loads of different players. We've got 35,000 on the wage budget, and we're going to go in and try and buy or try and sign someone on a pre-contract deal, and I found 3 or 4 players that look really, really good, and I really would like them to come in. So this guy here, Felix Cruz, looks pretty decent. He's on 40,000 a week, which we can afford. He's 73 overall. He's a centre defensive midfielder, and he's 26 years of age. So we're going to go in and offer him a contract. Actually, 40,000. We haven't got 40,000, have we? So we're not going to go ahead and offer him a contract, but there are a few others that we have got enough money for. And one of them we have got enough money for is this guy, Keko. He's a right midfielder, 74 rated from A-Bar. He's got really good physical stats. He's got good dribbling, good ball control, and he looks pretty decent. So I'm going to go ahead and offer him a contract. It doesn't mean he's going to be the one that I'm going to go ahead and accept. But we're going to offer him 35,000 because he wants 40,000, which we're not going to go ahead and give him. But what we're going to do, we're going to offer him an important first team player, and let's see if he'll accept it. But there's still a few others that I want to go in for. So Bakary Sakho is another player I'd like. He's currently 75 rated. He's got some amazing technical and physical stats. He's got 83 strength. He's got good acceleration, good sprint speed, good long shots, good shot power, and I would really like him. And he's only asking for 35,000 a week, which we have got. So we're going to go ahead and offer him a 3-year deal, and he will be probably a crucial first team player if he does come in. And if he can't, then we might be moving Bergwijn into a striker role, or we might just sell him directly. I'm not 100% sure. We'll have to wait and see. So Joshua King is also another player from Bournemouth. He's currently on 40,000, which we haven't got. But if we offer him a 35,000 a week deal, he might go ahead and accept it. It's worth trying anyway. But he's not as good as Bakary Sakho. So in my opinion, I would prefer Bakary Sakho. Joel Teixeira is probably one of the last players who would go in for. He's a central attacking midfielder, 25 years of age. He's 72 rated, and he also wants 35,000 a week. So we're going to go ahead and offer him a contract, and hopefully at least one of them will go ahead and accept it. So now we get a few contracts back, and every single one of them, unfortunately, has declined. Keko says he wants 40,000. Bakary Sakho is saying that he doesn't believe that our club is prestigious enough for him, but then we're going to get promoted into the next league. Joshua King is saying that he wants 40,000, and Teixeira is also saying that the club is not in a prestigious league enough for him, which is really unrealistic, because when you see that we're that high up the league table, I don't see why they're not accepting it. So Joel Teixeira has in fact come back to us and said he will accept his pre-contract offer, so he might be the only player that's going to accept it. The one I would like to accept is Bakary Sakho, but it doesn't look like he's going to accept it. Although there's another player we could possibly go in for, is from Villarreal. He's a 24-year-old centre-back. He's 72 rated, and he only wants 20,000 a week, which we'll go ahead and offer this guy a deal as well, and let's see if this guy will accept. So Pablo Iñiguez has in fact accepted his free contract deal. So who do we want to bring in? Do we want to bring in Pablo Iñiguez, do we want to be bringing in Jal Teixeira, or do we want to bring in Derek, who's also a centre-back from Bolton? So they all look pretty decent. The highest valued player is obviously Jal Teixeira, but he's on 10,000 a week more. So I believe the best deal for me will be accepting this guy, Pablo Iñiguez, into the club. So he will be only signing we're going to be making this season, but he is going to be coming in next season when we get promoted to the Premier League, and he will really strengthen up our back line, which is fantastic for us. So that is it for transfer deadline day, and we also pick up an injury, training injury, to Adam Webster. So he's out for 9 days with a bruised rib, which isn't really a problem because he's not going to be a starting player anyway. But we are going to progress into the next game, which will be up against Ipswich, but we aren't going to be playing that one in this episode because it's probably going to be going on a little bit too long now. But as you can see now, we are going to go ahead and give you a squad report as we've just moved into a new month, and we'll be able to see if any players have started to progress. So Shiplock now 77, Manea 66 rated, Ongwen 68, Webster 65, Danny Presta's now in 63 rated as well, so his stats are starting to increase, which is good to see. Jeff's now gone up to 70 rated. We might be able to, we have got a 1 million future fee to buy him, but obviously because of the glitch, we're probably not going to be able to get him. Martin Odegaard's now got up to 71 rated. Pedrosa's now a 66 rated, which is really good. And look at that. It's really good to see that all them stats are starting to increase. Liseka's now gone up to 71. Bergwin 77. Kingsley Coman 72. Look at them stats. 91, 91 and 91. Agility, sprint speed, agility. All 91. Fantastic stats from him. Naismith's also gone up. Benamar's now 71 rated. And Benamar, look at that there. He's got 84 ball control, 84 curve. He's got 65 finishing. But to me, his finishing is a lot better. Apart from that, Ruben Loftus-Cheek's now 75 rated as well. His stats are just incredible. Apart from that, Fabian Torres still. Alves hasn't gone up. Buscaglia hasn't gone up either. But a lot of the players we've got are very promising. A lot of them are starting to increase. Villalibre is now 74 rated as well. Look at that. He's got 90 shot power and 82 heading accuracy. This guy's an absolute animal. And that's the reason why I keep playing him. Caldera is a 57 rated as well. And Avazado's an 58 rated as they're currently out on loan. And we're now going to have a look at the league table. We're currently sitting top of the league now. 4-point advantage over Middlesbrough. Bournemouth have lost 2 consecutive games on a trot. QPR also 55 points as well. So they're starting to make their way up. And the bottom of the table are Huddersfield, Southend and Bolton. Wigan also down there as well. But that is in fact going to be it for this episode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below. It's going to be hugely appreciated. And thank you once again for your support throughout the whole series as we've hit our first milestone, episode number 50. Thank you. Bye bye.